Tonight, hundreds show support at a fundraiser for a Richmond officer shot in the line of duty. And a community continues to mourn as it remembers the lives of two journalists taken too soon.
And we've got clouds streaming into the area tonight. So far, no rain, but our chances for rain will be improving as we look ahead in your 7-day forecast on the Fox News at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us here on Fox tonight. Well, hundreds came out to Home Teen Grill to pay tribute to an officer shot while patrolling the Fen earlier this month. He's now out of the hospital and recovering, but today crowds came out to pay tribute to those who put their lives on the line every day. Curtis McLeod was at the fundraiser and has more.
Shot in the line of duty.
He's fine. He's good, strong, and he's not discouraging anything. He's ready to go.
Hundreds poured into Home Team Grill Saturday in honor of Officer Ryan Bailey, helping him in his time of need.
He's part of our family. We want to take care of him and his family.
A 9-year veteran of the Richmond Police Department, authorities say earlier this month, Officer Bailey was shot by an armed suspect in an alley in the Fan District. A portion of the proceeds from Saturday's event will go to Officer Bailey and his family. Chris Goebel with Home Team Grill says they want to help the officer and Richmond Police any way they can.
There's a lot of things going on all across the country and here in our own city, and we want to show that business owners and the community are supporting the Richmond Police Department.
Officer William Turner knows all too well what Officer Bailey is going through.
God will protect you. He has protected me. I made it through.
Just months ago, a similar fundraiser was held in the same restaurant to help with his recovery. He was shot in the line of duty back in January of this year. Officer Turner will now head back to work for the first time since his injury on Monday. He and his wife came out today to show their support for Officer Bailey, who is the sole provider for his wife and children.
When people come together and support you, let you know that it gives you encouragement to keep going and know that you're doing the right thing, that you're actually serving and helping somebody. And that's what makes it worthwhile.
Curtis McLeod, Fox News at 10.
Well, in addition to support for Officer Bailey, a portion of today's funds will go to the Police Athletic League, which provides opportunities through sports and education for at-risk youth. Well, a suspect is now behind bars in connection with the execution-style shooting of a Houston deputy. Detectives say Deputy Darren Goforth was at a suburban Houston gas station. That's when 30-year-old Shannon Miles approached him from behind and fired multiple times. The suspect continued to fire even after the deputy had fallen to the ground. Police say Miles had a previous record, including charges of resisting arrest and trespassing. Now, Miles is charged with capital murder tonight. The motive is still unclear at this hour. Well, WDBJ went Friday night live for the first time since reporter Allison Parker and photographer Adam Ward were murdered on live TV. They reported from Salem High School, where Adam played football. The stadium observed a moment of silence for the journalist. Number 7s for the station's channel number were painted on the 30-yard lines of the field. Meantime, we have an update on the condition of the sole survivor of that shooting, Vicki Gardner, who you're looking at right here. Her husband says the bullet came within inches of taking her life. Now, according to his wife, the camera's bright light blinded her, keeping her from seeing the gunman. We're told she is in good condition tonight. And just days after the tragic on-air shooting, friends and colleagues gathered today at the station where they shared memories of Allison Parker and Adam Ward.
Yeah, I would hope that my own kids would grow up to be like Adam and Allison.
Tonight wasn't to talk about how Allison Parker and Adam Ward died, but about how they lived.
So many pictures have been shared of them, from personal Facebook profiles to professional, and I really think the pictures speak for themselves. If you guys look at them, they always had a smile on their face. They were always goofing off, but they always got the job done.
Channel 7's reporter Nadine Mazer said Adam was one of her best friends and made people around him laugh and smile.
Coming back from a morning show shot, and would get a small tin of sour cream and onion Pringles, a pack of donuts, and usually a soda or like a chocolate milk. He was a grown-up child, and we loved him for that.
Their colleagues also shared their favorite memories, including how some of them first met.
To continue doing what we do.
Before I got here, Allison emailed me. I hadn't talked to her. And right then and there, she became my first friend here.
It was emotional for them and also people who attended the vigil, hearing about how Allison and Adam were so special. Travis Wells says the community has shown so much support and it has meant a lot to them during this difficult time.
I think it's evidence that as terrible as this is, something good can come out of it.
And along the same lines, a new memorial fund has been created to honor Allison Parker. Piedmont Arts has established a fund to support performances of the Richmond Ballet. Her mother, Barbara, says that's one of Allison's favorite dance companies. If you'd like to give to the Allison Bailey Parker Memorial Fund, just simply visit piedmontarts.org. And we have some new information tonight now from a Meadowbrook football game Friday night where Chesterfield police arrested a juvenile carrying a gun. Police say they just got a call before 9 Friday when officers responded to the scene. They confiscated a pistol from the teenager. Right now, charges are pending as police continue to investigate. And tonight, a man is charged with reckless driving after he crashes into a Denny's in Hopewell. Police say a 76-year-old man and his wife left the restaurant when he accidentally, puts the car in drive instead of reverse. Some people aren't too happy about this. Just listen to a big fan of Denny's.
Oh my God. Horrible, like somebody could have got killed or something the way the van is stuck in there. Is that an SUV or a pickup?
SUV, I believe.
Yeah. Somebody could have got hurt. It looks damaging. Oh well, we're gonna have to go somewhere else and get the $2, $3, $4, $5 meal.
The driver says his foot was wedged on the accelerator and that's when the crash happened. Only minor injuries and nobody is allowed inside the building. Turning to Henrico, this man behind me faces a slew of charges following a police pursuit. Officers had a DUI checkpoint near the Willie Bridge last night. That's when they say they noticed Thomas Newby driving a stolen vehicle. They tried stopping Newby, but he fled from police, but the chase didn't end well for the suspect. He gave up and is charged with possession of stolen property and eluding police. And we're tracking a crime alert out of Chesterfield where a man is found shot in a car. Investigators say they found the victim in the parking lot of this Host-In motel on Midlothian Turnpike. Medics rushed him to the hospital and he actually should be okay. At this point in the investigation, police don't think he was shot at that spot. If you know anything, you're urged to call police. Coming up, a look back at Hurricane Katrina and the devastating mark it made 10 years ago. And are you unsure about which cell phone provider to go with? Well, we have some information that may help you decide. Coming up next.